Hey guys, Political Junkie 2414 here, and welcome back to my next 2024 Senate election related video. In today's video, we have some major news out of the state of West Virginia. Governor Jim Justice has announced that he is going to run for the United States Senate seat in 2024 against Democrat Joe Manchin. And so this makes the Senate infinitely harder for Democrats to retain. We'll just push. We'll make it. We'll return the map to how the majority of these seats stand right now. Who's the incumbent? But basically, Jim Justice is set to beat Joe Manchin. Manchin hasn't even announced if he's running yet, and Justice, it is already in. You may have some questions about that. You may think, oh, this is just crazy talk here. You're wrong, but just gotta see, you guys gotta remember that those the people talking about that, saying that kind of stuff, accusing me of this, these terrible things, are part of the radical left. They try to push disinformation, which is why we've chosen the Washington Examiner as our news source. Because they're the most trustworthy source in the United States. Absolutely no question about it. And if you disagree, you're just wrong, and you're cringe, and all that stuff. So this article was posted on April 1st, that is today. The reason why it says February 23rd up here is because this is when it was written by, this congressional reporter guy. And yeah, we are going to get right into it. So Jim Justice, I'll admit that he has not actually, there's no, news articles or anything of the sort that are saying that he has made an official announcement. But that even the Washington Examiner, has some problems with the radical left hacking, into their website, and deleting articles that people post, just to push disinformation, because Democrats know that Jim Justice would beat Joe Manchin in a one-on-one fight, in a one-on-one matchup in 2024. There's no question about it. Safe are. This race is pretty much guaranteed to be Republican. There's no way Manchin can win. Justice was a Democrat beforehand, so he has appealed to those voters. Even if though this is a governor's race, because governor races and federal races are definitely, there's no different. There's no thing about it. There's nothing different about it. Vermont and New Hampshire, vote Republican. Very very easily. They will vote for Republican for Donald Trump in 2024. There's no question about it. It was fraud. In the presidential election, Vermont goes to Joe Biden. No way. It's a super rural state. I don't care. Trump. It's a gun-toting state. Trump won that absolutely. New Hampshire, he came really close to winning it in 2016. There's no way he lost it by 7 points. But we're not allowed to talk about that, because YouTube will ban me from this site, and this is just it's disgraceful, but that's just how it is. So I won't get into it. But you guys know what I mean. So in 2017, Justice, less than a year into his term, Justice became a Republican, and he then won his reelection in 2020 by 33 points, destroying his Democratic opponent. And yeah, since then he's been a great governor from the state of West Virginia. No question about it. And he said that he wouldn't, he said previously that he wouldn't make an announcement until after the state legislature concludes its current session, which was scheduled to end on March 11th, and it's over now, obviously. The current session. So and the reason you may be saying, well, it's April 1st, and why is he all of a sudden announcing it 3 weeks after? But you see, the thing is that Justice announced actually, like, at the beginning of January. If you guys don't remember, the radical left has been hacking into all of the news sites, bribing people, threatening them, with violence, to make sure that Justice's announcement doesn't get out there. They're even twisting his words. I was there in West Virginia the other day, and it said that uh, um, Justice told me, political junkie, there's something I need to tell you. The radical left has been trying to, silence my voice. I'm actually running for, the U.S. Senate, so I'm like, his messenger, if you think about it, which is like, a huge honor, because Justice is, has been the best governor for West Virginia. I love him. He's based, and yeah, he's gonna bring the Republicans to victory in West Virginia. Donald Trump will also win the state by 40 percentage points, and Justice is gonna win by that as much as well. There's no way that Joe Manchin can hold on. I know that he's a Democrat who won in 2018. That was a blue wave year, and he lost. He was up against a terrible candidate, Patrick Morrissey, completely cringe, terrible on the issues. All that kind of stuff. So yeah, Justice is running. He's just, he's been, silenced by the media, and it's a damn shame because he would totally school them. Justice should go on Fox News and replace Sean Hannity after he retires, and yeah, that because that's totally
on a
great. He
month-long
actually said that
hiatus. The
he actually told me that he was going to do that. When I met him the other day. So yeah, you guys can't, to take my word for granted. This is absolutely true. If you disagree with me, you're disagreeing with Jim Justice, the guy who's saying this stuff. And do you really want to do that? You really want to get on his bad side? So yeah, and this article, you may have a couple of questions about it. You know, you may have a question, about the some of the wording here. He said that he wanted to hold off making a decision, but again, that was hacked by the Democrats to, make it seem like that he is not going to run. And of course, they know that he would beat Manchin in, a Senate election, and so if they can silence his announcement, he cannot get on the ballot, and they think that Manchin would win against because they believe in that in that way by doing that by silencing his voice. He cannot, appear on the ballot in the Republican primary, and there'll be some neocon loser who goes against Joe Manchin and loses, which would suck. But obviously, that's not going to happen because I made this video. This is the major announcement. News articles will pick up this video and take it as fact. Even though it's kind of on an unusual day, as you can see right here, 4/1. It's a really weird day. But yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling, and yeah. There's it's terrible that the Democrats keep on doing this, keep on silencing the GOP's voice, just like they've been doing, for the past, for a very long time. And yeah, I just wanted to bring this message out here, and I'll show you once again what my prediction is right now for the GOP in for the Senate in 2024. Republicans gain 7 seats, and Trump wins the presidency, wins the White House as well on the presidential level. And yeah, it's going to be a red wave. Once again, it's crazy. The people would think that Biden even stands a chance of a 12% approval rating. Once again, 538 got hacked by Democrats, and yeah, that all of the stuff. You can't trust anyone but us. We are the only people, we are the only news source. The Washington Examiner is the only one that you should trust. Along with everything that is right leaning, because of course left it means sinister, in a that's crazy. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out my non-political channel Interactor127 and my comrades channel Growling Zeus 666. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And yeah.